Hey, you guys, this is Natasha. I'm with Brookshire Desire Podcast. Stand on it. How you guys doing today? I have another entrepreneur that's coming through. He is very successful. I met him along the journey. His name is Joshua Proby. He'll be able to tell you his story. Let me tell you something. This is a wonderful guy. When I say magnificent, God fearing, out here to help the people, this is him. I can't even explain it. I will let him explain it to you himself. So with that being said, I know God got something for this man here. Do you hear me? Now, you talking about an entrepreneur, you talking about dedication, you talking about commitment, and you talking about helping the people. Now, I know I want to help the people, but this strong black man right here, he do not mind helping the people. So with that being said, it's crazy because he just joined on. I can't stop bragging about him because I had a pleasure of meeting him along my entrepreneur journey ship. So with that being said, you popped on the right time. What's up, Mr. Josh? How you doing today?
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
This meeting is being recorded.
Okay, now once again, you guys, I have the pleasure of meeting Mr. Joshua Proby. Hey, Josh, how are you today on your busy day? Because I know it's Monday. You
It's
good?
crazy.
Okay. Well, I'm here to promote, inspire, and empower all entrepreneurs. So I know we didn't have a chance to go over it, but you said you always prompt. So guess what? We're gonna keep it hot, humble, open, transparent. So I'm gonna get straight to it. First of all, I would like for you to introduce yourself. Let the people know who you are.
I'm Joshua Proby. I am owner of JJ Transportation Group. I am CEO of Peace4Poverty. I'm an owner of Just Purpose. Proby is Legacy. I am a father. I am a husband. I am a God fearing man standing on the foundation of Christ. I'm an overcomer. And I am truly humbled today to be on this platform, to be able to enrich other people's lives and help build them through the positive actions that God has blessed me to do.
Okay. That's crazy. I just described all that, you guys. Didn't I just say that? Okay. So let's get to the nitty gritty. What inspired you to become an entrepreneur?
I think what inspired me to be an entrepreneur is the fact that I have spent 12 years in prison. So for so many years of my life, I was working for people at a discounted rate, extreme discounted rate. You're talking 50 cents, um, working 16-hour days. You know what I mean? So it was definitely a trying time, but a time that allowed me to find who I was and what I really wanted to do. So I think through those hardships, through those pains, through those struggles, as well as many of us who come from underserved communities and understanding what the struggle is, seeing our family and mothers and sisters and brothers and cousins have to work over and over and over again. So you try to develop a way and put that grind in you that's already in you and just make it work for you so you don't have to necessarily spend so much time working for others.
Okay. Now, you started out with JJ Transportation. Okay.
Yes, I did.
Now, you of course you know I'm gonna have to talk about peaceful poverty, but we're gonna get there. As far as JJ Transportation, as far as an entrepreneurship, when you start, can you explain to them, was it hard getting up, or how did you go about it so other people can know, it's not easy?
Um,
Because for some reason, people think when
right.
you got a business, being an entrepreneur, they think it's easy. It's not easy.
No,
Please
no,
explain to these people it's not easy, but we overcome.
absolutely. Entrepreneurship is tough. When I first started, I didn't necessarily have no help, no backing people. I just went in it. There was a lot of things that I did wrong. But there were a lot of things that in that process of me doing wrong, they were learning curves. So in entrepreneurship, I think one of the biggest things that you have to understand is I don't want to discourage anybody from wanting to become an entrepreneur, because anything that you do is work. But at the same time, you have to be prepared for the twists and turns that come with entrepreneurship. And those are those up days, those down days, those days you don't feel like doing it. And that's what makes it tough, because sometimes in entrepreneurship, when you're pursuing what your passion is, what you believe to be able to do, what you really want to do, you start realizing that some of the things that you thought were easy were not as easy. And it's more of a challenge towards your mental of what you came in already preconceived thinking. So entrepreneurship is tough because we've built an ideology based on, when we go in it, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, we're going to do this. And then you get hit with so many different walls in that process that it starts to become discouraging. It starts to become defeating. And it's in those moments that true entrepreneurs are born. So yes, it is hard, but in those trying times, you have to realize that that's what's shaping you to be a great entrepreneur.
Okay, okay. So I haven't had a chance, but I'm gonna let you do it. To tell them about Peace for Poverty. Now, you guys, when I met Josh, he gave me his story or whatever. And he was the one that I was telling you guys, like, he gave me an opportunity to be in-house funding for Peace for Poverty. Okay, you guys. I do want to. I haven't had a chance to introduce you. I mean, tell you guys about Peace for Poverty, because I wanted Josh himself to explain to you about Peace for Poverty. And like I said, it's something that, when I say this brother right here is helping the community out there in Charlotte, North Carolina. Yes, well, I'm from North Carolina. Yeah, I might be in Chicago, but it was in Charlotte. So anyway, I'm gonna let him talk a little bit about Peace for Poverty and what he's doing, and how that also is helping the people as far as entrepreneurship or starting their own business. So I'm gonna let you have the floor on that one.
Peace for Poverty was generated when I was incarcerated. Peace stands for, of course, we lived in so many chaotic situations. So, of course, we want peace in the middle of it. And we want to be able to realize what poverty is. Poverty first begins within before it's ever external. So when I did it, I just wanted people to understand that there was peace for the internal poverty that we do feel. And then the result of physical poverty comes from the internal aspect of it. So I came up with that while I was incarcerated. When I came home, I started doing work. I wasn't an official 501c3, but just putting in the work, and understanding what it took to run a nonprofit, how to do it. I was the chair for the criminal justice here in Charlotte, North Carolina for the NAACP. And being on that allowed me to see a lot. It allowed me to show me how an organization is ran or how things should go. So after that, I birthed the Next Great 50, which is a program underneath Peace for Poverty. And it deals with entrepreneurship, business credit, personal credit, mental health, strategic planning, character building. We websites, we do everything in a 4 month span. The course is 4 months long, and we do this in conjunction with being able to connect with our underserved community. So many times there are single mothers, single fathers, different individuals that want to start their own business, but of course life hits them, and there's so many different prices attached to credit and so many different prices attached to business. So what I said was, we're going to eliminate all of the money, and we're just going to be able to offer these services for free. So what we do is we have experts in every single field. We have experts in business. We have experts in establishing your LLC. We have credit specialists, funding specialists. We have so many different specialists who are skilled in their area. And what we did is we put them all underneath one umbrella to be able to help the underserved community. So now after 4 months, they have their business established, their credit is beginning to grow, and we ultimately are putting them in position to be able to get business funding so that they can go ahead and go on and be successful entrepreneurs. There's so many opportunities in this program that are not afforded outside of it because everything has a price tag on it. But I realized that in the underserved community, we're behind the eight ball, so they need a chance and they need a way, as long as they're willing to put the work in so that they can become just as successful as the next person.
Okay, perfect. He couldn't explain it no better. Now, what is the website or the telephone number, which I will have it posted below, you guys, for anybody to want to know more about Peace for Poverty, the next Great 50. He'll have that out there. Josh, let them know how they can get in contact with you and how to get into this program.
You can get in this program by going to Peace, P-E-A-C-E, the number 4, poverty.org. Again, that's Peace, P-E-A-C-E, the number 4, poverty.org. And you can go there and you can click on the home page once you get there, and then you can just click submit. We have a heavy backlog right now. We're doing some amazing things. Most of it is all by word of mouth, so you can definitely register on the website. And that's how you can get in contact with the team and allow us to understand exactly where you're at, and we'll be able to read your submission to see if you can be able to get in the next cohort for the next grade 50.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna leave off with this question. With everything you're doing, I know you was giving everybody your story about what happened, what inspires you, with all that came about. How do you feel now helping the community, giving back to the community, and even what you went through? How did all that tie up into you? Just how do you feel about it? Like, how do you feel as a person?
I think giving back to the community is something that we all have to embody at some point in time in life. At some point, we were all in some type of struggle. At some point, we were all in some type of form or of dysfunction. And at the end of the day, the community is only as good as you allow it to be. You are a part of it. You are an imprint of it. You are significant to what changes can be. So at the end of the day, we have to ask ourselves, what does community mean to us? And community means to me one word, and that one word simply is peace, because so many people want it. So many people strive for it. So many people, look for it. Can you own peace? Absolutely not. But it is something that can be displayed so that you can share a piece of it, so that you continue on in life and be able to pass that same thing on. So community, to me, it makes me feel peaceful to give back to the community. And it also adds peace to my own life, knowing that I'm helping people who come from where I come from.
Praise the Lord. Okay. That's what I'm talking about, Josh. Now, like I said, once again, you guys hit subscribe. If you need any information as far as Peace for Poverty, all right, hey, are you hiring anybody for drivers for JJ Transportation? Don't be leaving JJ Transportation out.
JJ Transportation is definitely growing. We will be hiring here in the near future, not currently right now. All positions are currently filled. But in the future, we definitely will be making sure that we add to that roster and being able to add employment at the same time.
See, you guys, now he just said, now it can be a struggle, it's hard, but look what he did. He's successful at it. But Josh, I really appreciate you taking the time out your busy day to come to Brookshire Podcast. With that being said, you have a blessed day. I'm not gonna hold you up no longer. You guys, subscribe. I have everything down here to the bottom below, so you can look for it, or if you're interested, give them a call. You need anything else, just hit me up. You guys have a blessed day, and thank you for coming through, Josh.
Thank you.
Yes, I have.